what resonates and leave what does not. I'll be looking at your overall energies and what's surrounding you. Please do not force what does not fit. Hope everyone's doing well. I'd like to thank my ongoing supporters, okay? Yeah, because you're having your wish fulfillment. It's something that energies thought or planned backfired. I'm hearing that they're having towers in their life, okay? Or some information come out is shocking. Could be what you're talking about, okay? What you're disclosing, what people know of, okay? Some of you are very private people, okay? Okay, bottom of the cards, High Priestess. Yeah, you're very intuitive, okay? With the owl there, represents knowledge, wisdom. So you're tapped in, okay? You tapped into your gifts. You know about the things that have been hidden. This wants to come out. Yeah, you've now got your boundaries up to the haters. Okay, people that you was around. Some of these could be maybe people you didn't know that well, people that come against you, people that other people got to come against you, people that were sheep's and wolves clothing. Energies that you've got your boundaries up, okay? I mean, you may have been like a people pleaser at one stage when it comes to especially family, but now you're seeing the truth and you've got your boundaries up, okay? Yeah, you're disgusted with what you've got to find out, all right? More messages. Yeah, you're over it, okay? Some of you could be over drinking. Could have people around you that's poisoning your mind, poisoning you slowly, maybe, okay? Or they were just toxic or poisonous. Could have been a group that you was around, okay? Family, but you're just, I'm just seeing you're over it, you know. You're over it, you're not accepting their cup. Six of Cups, yeah, okay. There could be a long-time friend, someone from the past that you're very close with, okay. But some of these other energies are people from your past that are having tower moments, okay. Because whatever they're seeing or whatever they expected didn't happen. Yeah. Capricorn energy. Yeah, you've got your boundaries up. You don't trust these people. I mean, what you've got to find out is like, it is what it is. I think some of you intuitively knew. Again, this could be people that have got addictions. But people from your past that have tried to come back around. People that are toxic. Yeah, you're not dealing with them. You're like, to the hell no. Okay? Like, literally, to the hell no. These people are dark. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Yeah. You know about the ones that are wearing masks. I mean, this could be a sister, an old-time friend. You know, Capricorn energy. Someone wanted to bind you. Or someone wanted to attach something to you, or someone wanted you to mix up in toxicity with them, or someone wanted to bind you to their SHIT, and you're like, no, I don't think so. Again, with some of you, these could have been people that you may have drank with in the past, you know. But some of you, yeah, you've given that up. You're over drinking now. You're not interested in that. Yeah. You come to the conclusion that not everyone in the group, like, you know, again, it's sad to say, but it's the truth. Karmic sisters, karmic brothers, families that you've born into that were very cold towards you, okay? Families you didn't get love from, or, you know, just cold. Could have been a mother that was cold, a sister that was cold, a cousin that was cold, brother that was cold, dad, whoever, okay? Fit it to how it suits, you know, is in your situation, Aries. Okay, wow. So yeah, it's definitely something about an Aries here. This is like some power-hungry individual. This Aries could have been, you see like how that lamb's around the person's neck. It's like, you know, a lamb to the slaughter. It's like that they thought that they could sacrifice you. These people could have been doing some type of magic on you as well from when you were a child, okay? But I'm hearing that out of all of these energies, you come out triumphant, okay? You're the blessed one. Could be the blessed one out of the family. Yeah. 3 of Cups. There could be three females in a family, 3 females in a group. But I'm seeing, or there was someone that this Aries was attached to. Yeah, there was 3 people in the group that was collaborating together, okay, to come against you. I'm seeing that you've got to find out who these people are. I mean, or they could be men. For some of you, it's men. Others of you, it's women. But, you know. Yeah, these people are going to go through some karma for coming for you. Yeah, some of them are up at night, suffering with anxiety, worried, stressed. They could be having nightmares or something happening to them. Yeah, they're really overthinking. So everything they've done onto you is happening, backfiring into their life. Confirmation. Yeah, they're definitely worried. Definitely worried. Some of them could be getting into fights or arguments, or yeah, you wasn't emotionally fulfilled, okay? You embarked on your own journey or a new journey. These energies are still doing the same thing that they've been doing for years, okay? And that's why you moved away from them, because, you know, it's like your eyes opened, or your intuition started kicking in, or you even had dreams about them, okay? So everything they were doing, you were having dreams. If they were doing some type of magic on you, you was having dreams about that. You could have jumped off a Capricorn. You could have jumped off a fire sign. These could have been people in your family, and your spirit guide, your ancestors, was showing you in your dream state who the people are. So the ones that know what they done, if you haven't contacted them, then they know that you know, okay? Swift action. Yeah, these people were war masks, they were like chameleons around you. And what I mean by that, they'll do things behind your back, say things behind your back, but in your face, they'll be smiling in your face, okay? Or they may have used some underhanded comments or just things. You know, like when people blatantly talk in your face, but they do it in like a code way. So, you know, some of you started picking up on that, or you remember things from the past, okay? Yeah, there's people that are very toxic, or they've got some type of attachment, okay? Or they've got habits, bad habits. 3 of Wands. Yeah, you're looking out to your future. So this person may have got a message that, you know, you're still moving forward. Yeah, you could have been dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. This person thought they could have some power over you or be possessive. Listen, these energies can't even control their own life, and they want to try to have possession over you. Or maybe some of these people stole your possessions, stole money off you. Okay? Yeah. Some of these people, whether they're family members, whoever they are, they know who they are. Some of them, you may have recently been in contact and you've literally seen the devil in their face. Like, they don't look like the same person that you remember, or just the whole persona's different. You could see the evil, like, protruding out of them. Yeah, they're under some type of influence. Okay? It's like they've got to feed this demon that's attached to them. You're staying clear of this energy. Yeah, someone in your family could be a hoarder. Okay, they like to take people's possessions. They could be a thief. Queen of Swords. You're sharp. You've got a sharp intellect. Okay. Yeah, you're honest in regards to the communication. Something that you speak about, things that you've been through, or these energies have put you through. Yeah, you're having your wish fulfillment, and they're watching you having. See them there in the background? They're watching you having your wish fulfillment. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. This is someone that was, again, earth sign energy. This is someone that was planning, being steady, thought they could take some type of practical approach to achieving their goals, something to do with money. But you see, like, they're being blocked. So you may have blocked this energy. You may have even spoke the truth in regards to these people, or you may have told them, you know, look, you've done A, B, and C to me in the past. So maybe there was things that they done that you never mentioned, or you just wanted to please them back in the day. You weren't someone that maybe you didn't even want to believe. Like, it could have been a family member or family members or whoever, okay? But it's like you know the truth now, okay? Some of them, again, could be, you may have, you know, reached out and apologized, and you're like, yeah, you're not accepting an apology. You don't trust them. You're not interested, okay? Or recently, one of them thought that they could have some type of control or be possessive over you, and you're like, you can't even control your own life, okay? Or maybe they had control of the situation for years, and that they no longer have control of the situation. All right, maybe they needed money from you to feed their habit, okay? This earth sign energy. Yeah, you see this person has a demon, I'm telling you. You're like, wow. Yeah, you don't want nothing to do with them. Some of these energies, they've got burdens. Yeah, 10 of Wands, they've got burdens. Or maybe, you know, they wanted to place burdens on you, and they sat back and watched and laughed and kiki and ha-has, you know, when you had burdens to carry. Or they constantly tried to put their burdens on you, and you're like, no, it's not my burdens no more. I'm not interested. Go and sort your life out. Maybe recently, you know, some of them tried to reach out with the same old shit, or they may have tried to reach out and give you some money, and that's their way of trying to manipulate you to get back in again. And you're like, I'm not interested. Okay? You may have, you know, spoke some truth to them. Like, I can't stand you, stay away from me, I don't trust you, you're deceitful, you're manipulative. Yeah, you may have been honest and spoke the truth. Knight of Swords, yeah. You took direct action to speak some truth, and you were determined, okay? You could be an air sign. King of Pentacles. Wow. Some of you, you know, could be very financially secure. That's why some of them want to reach out, because they thought that you'd be out, down and out on the street. This is how they thought you'd be. This is how they were hoping that you'd be. How wrong are they? I'm seeing what goes around comes around. So some of them could be in this energy now. Okay? Yeah, backfires, towers in their life. You've had a shocking realization. You've exposed them because they had things hidden in the dark and you exposed it. Okay? Again, with the Queen of Swords, you was honest with this communication in regards to things they'd done, things that was hidden. Okay? The backfire. Yeah, you're moving forward to calmer waters. Okay? You're moving away from these energies. Okay? I mean, look at that star. I don't know. So I'm hearing something about an Eastern star. Four wands. Someone in the community, people in the community, a married couple. Okay. Nine of Pentacles, you're self-sufficient, independent. Okay. You're receiving messages from your spirit guides. It's Two of Wands. Yeah, they're watching you on a World Wide Web. Okay. That's you could be, yeah. Adventuring out. You may want to, some of you could be traveling. Some of you could be thinking of going on holiday soon with that water over there. Maybe some of you have gone on holiday. There's a rose down there in the corner. Is it a rose? Let me see. A lily. Okay. Yeah. So it could be something that you do on a World Wide Web and you've spoken some truth, okay? And it's to, I'm seeing it's to help. Yeah, because you see, what they had hidden in the dark, you expose them. It could have been on the web, on the World Wide Web. So it could be something that you do online, okay, where other people watch you, okay? And they never expected this. So you're exposing an energy, these energies, things that they've done to you, okay? Could have been something to do with a mother and a sister, okay, from the past, all right? A Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, okay? So that could have been your sister, that could have been your mother. Yeah, your mother could have been a water sign. Or they had more time and energy for the other sibling. But I'm seeing a mother and a sibling come against you. Yeah, now you're leaving these people out in the cold. Okay, I told you they could be at the Five of Pentacles. This is why they thought they could be possessive over you or have possession over you or control something. Okay, but now you shut the door on them. You're like, no. No, okay. Yeah, you don't want these people in your house. You don't want them in your home. You're not interested. You don't think about them. You don't care anymore. You've cut cords. Okay, some of you literally disown them as family, like whatever. Page of Cups. Yeah, you're having new emotional beginnings, okay, elsewhere. Again, someone may have reached out and apologised. You don't care about their apology. You see, when these energies get exposed, yeah, you haven't got no emotions for them no more, like you once did. You've pulled your emotions back. Like, you see that fish in a cup, you're like, you don't accept. You just don't trust them at all. At all. At all. And they know it. Things that they're doing in the dark's backfired, okay? Their foundation could be crumbling. They're having tower moments. Yeah, you could be praying, thanking the gods. These are enemies. Things that they're sending you, negative energy, being blocked and getting sent back. You're standing your high grounds. Yeah. Could be masculine, feminine. Queen of Cups, you could be someone that's very intuitive, compassionate. You have empathy. Could be nurturing. And they took that side of you. You know, maybe you was a people pleaser because, you know, you didn't... You may be nurturing to, you know, these energies in the past. Family, sister, brother, cousin, whoever. And now you're just like, nah, stay away from me. Like, you're just literally blocking them, okay? You've just wiped your hands off them. You're really not interested. Yeah, you took a leap of faith and you went in a totally new direction. Look, you see the yellow there that represents the sun, happiness, okay? Joy. King of Wands. There could have been one of these energies that used some type of charisma or charismatic, or thought that they could come. Yeah, they're just manipulators, okay? Or there could be someone else. I don't know. This could be Sagittarius, someone else, and well, I don't know. Could have been a Sagittarius father or someone that's a Sagittarius. Or you could be a Sagittarius. Someone who's a bold leader. Oh, these are some of the energies that was in, you know, in this group, in this family. Yeah, you really don't care no more. Some of them was involved in laying you to rest. Yeah, they're wicked. These people are evil. They're evil. Okay? Definitely, especially a Capricorn here. You definitely see that person. It could be a narcissist. Okay? Or, I mean, with them two lightning bolts, there could be two narcissists. Okay? Earth sign I'm hearing, or fire sign, or they tried to sell you out to, or they lied to people about you, and now the truth's coming out about them. Queen of Wands. Yeah, it could have been, there could be a masculine that's in a feminine energy that was involved with your family or someone in your family. So it could have been an Aries, a Leo, or a Sag, okay? Because the King of Wands, Sagittarius. Could have been an Aries, okay? That was very much in a feminine energy. And a Leo, okay? Yeah, you're getting celebrated, you're happy. Yeah, you've moved away from these energies. Yeah, you went through an emotional, painful situation. Could have been for years, but now some of you are speaking the truth, helping others, okay? Exposing these evil, wicked, addictive, malicious, gold-digging, backstabbing energies, okay? Yeah, you don't care for none of them no more. You don't want their apologies. You're not interested. You don't want them in your life. You don't want them reaching out, okay? You don't care what they've got to say about you. They're just scum of the earth, okay? Yeah, some of you could be, there's information that you gathered, or you're dedicated to something that you do. Gain a mastery through hard work, okay? You're a hard worker, or you're dedicated to mastering something, okay? Yeah, as soon as you moved away from these people and went in a new direction, yeah, all they do is gossip behind your back, and you're like, you don't care. I mean, things that they wish for you is things that's happening in their life whilst you're over there getting blessed. Okay? Whilst you're over there getting blessed, let them stay there. Knight of Wands, yeah. There was even some that thought they could rush in and get sex out of you, or because they thought you was empathetic or nurturing, they could just rush in and just use you for sex, okay? Or someone here was, sleeping around, or they thought they could just come in and go out, or someone lied and said that you were easy or something like that, and they want to attach, they had attachments. I mean, that's literally how you see them, like that. You don't trust them. Knight of Wands. Oh, you feel repulsed by these energies. I mean, you have passion in regards to moving forward, but you feel repulsed by these energies. Like some of them, you just see them as literally sick. Yeah. Okay, this is, you know, they were hoping that you'd be homeless so they could kiki and ha, and they were hoping that you'd be like this. I'm hearing they better be mind what they wish for. What goes around comes back around, okay? So they could be having situations maybe where they live with people that's living around them, okay? Backfire. Yeah, they're having towers in their life. So again, some of them were like wishing, oh, I hope and wish that person's, you know, homeless or on the street begging. Well, you're not. Some of you, again, as I said, you're very abundant, you're very happy, you're glad these people are out your life. Whatever they wish concerning you is backfiring, okay? They're the ones that's going to need you in the end. Trust me on that, okay? And you will not be there. You're not going to be there for them. I'm telling you, look, you're self-reliant, independent, happy. See the yellow again? Okay. That's to do with the solar plex chakra. Okay. So you're going through some type of healing. You're healed from moving away from these energies. Yeah. I'm telling you, some of their money is going to be affected. Yeah, they're having backfires. They know why you know, or they were doing something constantly to affect your money. Now their money's going to be affected. I'm just hearing, see that infinity sign. What goes around comes back around, okay? Trickster energies. Yeah. Tower after tower after tower. Yeah, telling you, 10 of Pentacles, some of these were family. Some of them was your mother, as I said. Boy. Yeah, you're protected. So you were the earth angel out of the family, okay? You were the blessed one out of the family, okay? You were the one that had this gift. And they never knew it, or maybe they did and they've always been jealous of you. But yeah, you had a gift from when you was a baby. And they try to block this, and now you've moved away and cut them off. It's like the gifts you've connect. You know, you've got your gift back, or because you can think straight, or you're not under the influence of these energies no more. And because you was around them all the time, they wasn't able to receive their karma. But now that they're having karma, they're going through karma in their life. Back to back, I'm hearing. Tower moments. Yeah, some of them, look, their cups are going to be empty. They ain't going to see this coming. Boy. And this is for all the lies and the trickery and everything they've done. They could owe people money, their burdens. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there was a snake that may have tried to offer you some money. Okay. This could have been one of them that was, again, earth sign energy. They could have apologized. And, you know, pay attention to people that maybe you haven't seen for a few years. And then all of a sudden, you know, you speak some truth. You tell them about their self. They then want to pay you back the money that they stole off you. Okay. But again, you still see them as a snake. You're like, all right, thanks for the money, but bye. Okay. Yeah, some of you are... You're not on your own. They may think that. But little do they know you're not. You just have a selective few friends, okay? Or there's people that that you are in contact with that you don't let these people know about, okay? So let them stay there thinking, oh, you're on your own. Little do they know, okay? The Hermit. So, yeah, some of you, you've pulled your energy back, okay? And again, you're recuperating, meditating. You've gone through butterfly transformation, okay? So you've like come out of that cocoon state and you've transformed, because again you're away from them. Spirit has led you to pull away from them. You see, when you say to people on here, you know, Spirit has led you away from them to be on your own, they think that you're on your own, like you ain't got no one in your life, like you're a loner. No, that ain't the case. Let them think that, Okay, they're the ones that's going to end up like that. Because there's people around them in the community that are finding out the truth. They could be having problems with neighbours and things like that. Everything they wish for you is everything that's happening to them, as I said. But yeah, some of you could be a Virgo, or you've got Virgo in your placement, or there was a Virgo that come against you. I don't know, okay? But yeah, you got led by spirit to move away, okay? Yeah, there could have been a Virgo that was involved, that stole off you, whatever, that's involved in family. Yeah, new adventure. Yeah, Six of Wands. Some of you are known in the public now. You're getting public recognition, or you're being recognised in the public. I tell you, God is good, you know. God was like, yeah, all right, okay, I've seen what these energies or these family members have done to you all over the years. I'm going to give you this spotlight now for you to speak your truth and expose all of them in regards to maybe abuse that you've gone through, and neglect that you've gone through, ill treatment that you've gone through, you know, stemming from when you was a child, okay? The Chariot. Warrior. You're a warrior. You're stronger than all these people, okay? You've always been stronger, but they just took your kind nature as a weakness. Or again, you was just always pleasing these people. Could have been a people pleaser, but yeah, now you're moving forward. Some of you could have a connection to Egypt or Egyptian ancestors or something like that, or some of you may have travelled to Egypt on holiday. But this is like warrior energy, okay? Maybe there is someone in your family. Maybe they've got other people to come against you. And you're like, well, you know, if you want to sit over there and listen to the gossipers or the backstabbers of the lies, so be it. Have a good life. Bye. And it, you know, it is what it is. Page of Swords. New ideas, mental alertness. So you're alert. You're very alert. And you're very quick-witted, okay? All right? They may have thought that you were stupid or something, or you didn't catch on. Yeah, you just gather, all over the years, you just gathering everything, piece by piece, for the day, for you to expose them. Yeah? Little did they know, okay? Now the group, I'm telling you, now the group are fighting, there's conflict, there's chaos in their life, ha ha ha, whatever, okay? They try to bring drama in your life, that, you know, they're chaotic, or there's someone that's chaotic, or they love chaos, and you're just like, no, I'm not dealing with that, okay? Yeah, you haven't got no emotions for these people now. You definitely pull back your emotions. Yeah, the truth. You've got the truth, you know the truth, okay? Ace of Swords, truth and clarity. Truth and clarity. So Ace of Swords, air sign energy. Yeah, you spoke the truth, got the truth, you know the truth, nothing but the truth. Nothing but the truth. King of Cups. Okay. Someone sees that you have a lot of wisdom. Someone sees that you're balanced. Well, yeah, because you've moved away from these energies. If any, people can see the difference in you since you've cut these energies out, that's why. It's as simple as that. It's since you've moved away from these toxic, drama, chaotic energies, backstabbing, liars, treacherous, deceitful, manipulative, money hungry, jealous, evil, wicked energies, people that thought they could use you to come in and have sex and steal a few, or no, you know, you to see through them. Yeah, you have a lot of wisdom. You've always had the wisdom, okay? But little did they know, they just thought that you were stupid or something like that. Oh, you're balanced. So yeah, people can see the difference in you. I mean, there could be even friends around you that are like, wow, I can really see a difference in you. Like, you know, the aura, like how you come across or how you are. They're seeing a big, like people could be saying this to you, wow, you're so different. You're like, yeah, since I moved away from these energies, or it's since I've cut them off, I'm feeling great. Yeah, you're celebrating. These are karmics, yeah. These people are karmics. They're going through bad karma. You're receiving good karma. You went through things like life. This could have been someone from a past life as well, okay? But in this lifetime, it's like, better late than never, you know the truth. Ace of Cups, yeah, the divine loves you. The divine's giving you new beginnings, you know. You're loving yourself. You don't need these people to love you. They don't even love their self. How can they love you? And then they want to use excuses like, well, how could I have come to visit you? Or how could I have done this when, you know, I had problems in my life? And they want to try to use that their addictions or things that they're going through. Well, how could I have come and done this? And how could I have done that? They're just manipulative. You're like, I don't want to hear it. I don't care. Not interested. Yeah? I'm hearing you telling them, go and tell someone else your little sob story. Okay? The High Priestess. Yeah, you're very intuitive. Okay, with the owl, wisdom. You have a lot of wisdom. I mean, the wisdom that you've gained over the years, okay, from when you were a child. And some of you, again, with the Empress, you could have children yourself now. So this is going back years. These are things that you've been through for years. Of course you've gained wisdom and insight. Hello. Look, missed opportunities for them. They're having missed opportunities. Or there was a water sign in your family that was connected to this energy that was evil. So there could have been a water sign, an earth sign, and two earth signs, a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, or all three. But yeah, they haven't missed it. They're crying over spilt milk. You're like, save your tears. Yeah? Justice. You could be Libra, you're getting justice. Yeah? Your decision will not be swayed. You're just happy that you've got to find the truth out. And again, people are noticing the difference in you. You could be feeling great in yourself. Okay? The Star. Wow. God loves you. That's all I know, divine feminine or divine masculine. Yeah. Your cup overflow with the divine really loves you. The divine has seen everything these people have done. Yeah, there you are, the Empress, okay? So some of you definitely have children. Some of you are grown women or men. I mean, yeah, the Emperor come out. So some of you are, you know, are men, or there should have been an Emperor that should have come together with you, but this person put you on the back burner for a third party. Now this person could be with a karmic where they've got an attachment, or they've got some habit, or they're sleeping around behind this karmic's back. This isn't your divine feminine, divine masculine no more, this Emperor. But there will be someone else, you know. Some of these energies, like family, like people that you've even maybe have had children with. People that you've had children with, they betrayed you to them, lied about you to them, okay? And you're like, well, birds of a feather flock together. Again, some of them have said some really disgusting, hateful things in regards to what you are, but it's actually what they've done to you as a child growing up. So they were saying that some really nasty things, it's actually the things that they done onto you. Some of you went for abuse. Some of you, and you've got the paperwork to prove it, okay? Some of you was taken by a ward of the court because of neglect, ill treatment, and that is by a mother, sisters and brothers, okay? All right? Yeah, telling you, you was blessed from when you were a baby. You was divine, okay? Some of you may have grown up around horses. So I'm just hiding the baby there. Some of you may have grown up around horses, or you used to ride horses. The Sun. You're happy. Yeah, these people were sneaky. They were thieves. They were liars. Wow. You're just so happy now. You're away from these people. Yeah, they want to try to take opportunities away from you. Yeah, definitely family. Ten of Pentacles. This is your legacy, generational wealth, long-term abundance. Yeah, you're getting blessed by the divine, I'm telling you. Some of you, you're going to be like the richest one out of this family. Like you're going to overtake. It's not about that, but because of what you've been through financially, some of you are going to be blessed financially, and they're going to have to sit back and because some of you are going to be rich. I'm telling you. Okay, or you're heading down that road. I mean, you know, there could have been, some of you should have been in a position for many years ago, but you had these, you know, just being around toxic people, you may have picked up toxic traits yourself, but yeah, you was unhappy, you wasn't fulfilled, and again, some of you went through some real bad things in your life concerning these people, and some of you now are speaking of it, exposing, you know, these energies, all along while she was loving them, and all right, sister and brother and cousin, mum and dad or whatever, or whoever, people you've grown up and, you know, known from school. Yeah, you know, they all along, they were just smiling in your face, but gossiping behind your back. Look, love triangles. Someone wanted you in a third party involved, torn between two, multiple lovers. You're like, no. Someone wanted you in a love triangle. You had self-respect. You're like, I'm not going to be in no one's third party love triangle. Like, Crying over you. You don't care no more. You're not interested. You're like, save your tears for someone else. Still not over it, watching your post, pretending they're fine, and they're not. You don't care. Like, you're cold as ice towards these people. You're like, listen, you put me in a love triangle. You try to bring drama in my life. They're crying over you. Like, I don't care. Like, you've really gone, like, you're the ice queen, I'm telling you. Fake accounts, they're using fake accounts, or they've done something with your photos on fake accounts, lurking on your socials, hidden identity, can't stop watching you. They're obsessed, okay? You're like, go and get a job or do something, yeah? Go for a jog in the park, like, go to the library, go swimming, do something. Why keep watching? Yeah, because they want to keep up with what you're doing, or what they're seeing is that they're getting exposed over the media, using fake accounts, and some of you are like, yeah, you know that as well. But if they think they're hiding that, they're not hiding anything. Karmic friends, yeah, they were karmic. Can't fully trust them, always some tension, low-key competing with you. Ego. Her ego getting in the way of relationships, etc. The ego over, yeah, okay. Cock blocking, you're like, well, yeah, they cock blocked you. That could have been in regards to relationship that you was in, people trying to come between your relationships or things like that, or, you know, cock blocking you. And you're like, well, who said I want? Some of you, like, you know, lying behind your back of you, and some of you are aware of that as well, and you've exposed them for that. Or people have come back and told you what these energies have said to people that were close to you, or people that you had children with, okay? Cock blocking, yeah, you really don't care. Some of you, you're like, who said I want a relationship? Or maybe some of you have had good relationships and you ain't had some good, you may have had good relationships or not so good relationships. And some of you are just happy being single, enjoying your life, okay? So, I mean, they're really going out of the way to try to destroy and end things for you. Look at you. You're blessed. I'm telling you. Yeah, let them stay there crying. Yeah. You're like, yeah, you ain't getting a cent from me, or you're not going to be in my life. Or, I mean, some of you may end up getting married in the near future, and you're like, yeah, you wouldn't be coming to the wedding either. Like, there could be things that in the near future is going to happen for you, and none of these people be like invited. None of them. Okay, they'll be getting no invitations. You're not interested. Okay, crying over you. You're like, save your tears. All right, because you weren't crying when you was coming against a person, when you wanted them homeless out on the street begging. You weren't crying then. You was laughing. So save your tears. I'm hearing. I mean, look at them creeping. Yeah, they're creeps. But that's your energy. You're like, yeah, I can see you creeping. You have a lot of wisdom. Creeping, peeping, sneaking. They're impersonators. You're like, you can never impersonate me. There's only one of me. Okay? Wants your life, copies your style, obsessed with being you. Oh, God. They're obsessed. So, look, wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah, I'm telling you, you don't trust these energies at all. Look, happiness hater. I'm telling you. You see? With the cock blocking. Happiness haters. Bunch of scumbags. Oh, some of you are really going to be happy in your relationship. Okay? I told you, some of you could be in a relationship, or you're keeping that secret. Yeah? And, you know, the next thing they may see is pictures of you, like, getting married. Hey, that's what I'm seeing as well. Yeah? Seeing you moving into a big, nice home or something like that. Or sharing a nice home with a partner. Yeah, they're going to be gutted. Look, child services. I told you, some of you was taken into care. Some of you, you know, was in danger. Your family was reported. You went through neglect and abuse, suspected. I'm telling you. Mum, dad, sister, brother, cousin, whoever. This is what some of you went through. Or some of them called child services on you and your children because they wanted everything taken from you, and you can't trust these people. When I mean, like, nah, when it comes to your children and you being a good mother and them lying to your children and doing things, you know, some of you had, you know, visits from child services and you know, you were like, what? Or, yeah, you've got to find out. You're unbothered now. These people are disgusting. Yeah, you're running away from them, yeah. But I said some of you now could be, you know, running. Maybe you're doing exercising, okay? Or you could be going to the gym a lot. Yeah, these people are likable. And that's saying it, like, nicely. I could quite easily have more words, but, yeah, you're too busy winning. You're the winner. Woo. Yeah. Have some of that, haters. You go, collective. Show these mother foes what's really going on. Show them what's the tea. Yeah. Run along. Go and copy the cards now, yeah? played out, yeah. This is played out. It's over. Played out. Okay, played out. Cyberbully, online attacks, hiding behind screens, words can still wound. All right, or they believe this, and you're like, no, I don't think so. None of your words are hurting me. Yeah, I mean, that's just who they are, a bunch of bullies. You're not phased at all. Well, you know, you need to stop saying that. Not yet, they blocked everything. You need to stop saying that and reverse that, okay? Because what you think and what you say, like if you believe this is what's still happening, you know, you got to think positive, okay? Maybe stop telling certain people that's around you, your business, or don't give no one the heads up in regards to whatever you're doing, your next move. Don't tell him who you're meeting, who you're coming into contact with, okay? Don't tell him nothing. The least they know, the better. Then they can't try to block it. And sometimes you've got hidden enemies in disguise around you. There you're shining. Shine bright like a diamond. Radiate with truth. Radiate with truth, and that's what you're doing. Your light triggers the darkness, of course. Stay unapologetically you. Yeah. Uninterested. Yeah, you walked away. You're not interested no more. Boss daddy. That landed on the impersonator. Big D energy. So you could be a boss daddy and someone's trying to impersonate you. You could be stable, I told you, rich, or you're going to be, or business owner, okay? Wow. Yeah, the divine is really blessing you. Or you may meet a boss daddy. Someone that's rich. Wow. CEO, someone may own their own business. You may meet someone that wears a suit and tie. Wears really nice suits. Yeah. Hustling, making it rain, focus on the bag, money is the mission. All they cared about was money. They didn't care about you. They weren't into the feelings, okay, in their head, making assumptions. So, you know, they made assumptions. So when you pulled away, or when you wouldn't be in this love triangle, they were making assumptions. Well, they've got to be with someone else. No, some of you are on your own. And they're like, no, they've got to be with someone else. They can't just not be with me or walk away from me. They've got to have someone else. You're like, no. And that's them being in their ego, okay? Creating stories in their own delusions about you. They've got trust issues, or their trust issues are showing, or they've got traumas they've got to heal from. No, there's no way that they're single. They must be in a relationship. Like, they're delusional. Some of you, you know, maybe some of you have got in a relationship. Some of you haven't. But you really don't care what they think. Yeah, they're definitely the ice cream when it comes to these energies. No, it hurts. Hooks. Some of them are stuck. Some of them are hooked on you. You're like, yeah, you need to unhook yourself. Some of them thought they could catfish you. Oh gosh. Love bomb you. I'm going to put up on under this reading. Reading may trigger some people because obviously in regards to social services situation. Okay, so I'm going to put a trigger warning because it may trigger some people. So you could be meditating, reflecting, okay, too late for sorry, regret never posted, okay. Yeah, you don't want their fake ass apologies. You're not interested. It's too late, okay. Even if they mean it, it's just too late, too much. You know, that they've shown fake love. These are people that were jealous, sisters, brothers, cousins, people you've known from school. You're moving on. Thank you, next. But you've reflected over things, but it hasn't, you know, had you depressed or sad. But you've just meditated, you've grounded yourself, reflecting, you've really, like, you know, put the pieces together. Things that you may have missed out over the years, you're like, oh, okay, so now that makes sense. Now I know why they've done that, or why this was said that, or why that person said this to you. So yeah, obsessive lover, clingy and controlling. That was an earth sign energy. Can't let you go, karmic and chaotic. Okay. Oh God, copycat, steals your ideas, duplicates your style, feeds off your creativity. Get a life. Yeah, some of them try to give you a bad reputation, or they've got a bad reputation, or now their reputation's getting ruined. Oh, someone here caught a case. Yeah, I told you. Someone here was sleeping around. Someone thought they could rush in and sleep with you and give you a case. You're like, ugh. Or maybe they caught a case in a court case. Sexual infection, sexual disease, rash, itchy and scratchy. Like, ugh. Look, fake smiles. You see through the fake smiles. You're like, 1 minute, love, let me just remove that mask. Yeah, okay. Saying hi, but hating inside. Two-faced energy. Watch you smiling at you. Someone's into you. Good chemistry, great vibes, pure intentions. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. I told you, one of them tried to offer you a dirty offer. Okay. Or maybe it was money that they took off you in the past, but the dirty offer was tried to get, maybe they paid you back the money, but it was a manipulation tactic to try to get in there, like, oh, I'm sorry, and I didn't mean this, and they tried to talk about past things, and, oh, do you remember when we were young and we used to do this together, and, you know, oh, our mother or our father treated us like this, and you're like, I'm not interested. Yeah. Yeah, some of you could have travelled, or you're going to travel. Oh, you've got plans. Oh, you've got plans. I'm telling you, looking you up, cyber stalking, studying you, getting information. You're unfazed, doesn't care, didn't flinch, you can't shake me. Yeah, you don't care. That wants you back, didn't know your worth. Now they're desperate, too little, too late. Yeah, your back's turned, you're moving on, you don't care, you're too little, too late. Same shit, different day with them. You're like, yeah, change your records, here we go. Okay. I mean, they wake up miserable, look. Some of you could be moving. Wow. Or you have moved. Inside scoop. A closer look. Nosy. Up in your business. That's why some of them are trying to reach out and give you a dirty offer, because they want to try to get close to you again, to get inside scoop, so they can go back to the rest of the clan, the backstabbers. Okay. Oh, you would guess what he or she's doing now? Oh, so are you in a relationship yet? So who's your new man? What, are you going to introduce me? Like, you like later. Some of them, like, you're never going to know, or you just, look, grudge holder. You're like, get over yourself. Or they could be doing something with candles. You're like, you need to save your candle because your electric might go out. Yeah. Yeah, drama starter, stirs the pot, always in the middle, loves the chaos. Yeah, you're just done. Done. Wolves and sheep. Car drama, someone's having problems. This is some of their karma as well. Repo, some of them, their cars are getting taken away from them. They're having nightmares, always asking for a ride, too broke to fix it. Yeah. Some of them lost their car, some of them have lost their license. Dodging bullets, blocking bad energy, escaping toxic people. Haters can't touch you. Yeah, you're like, stay away. Girl fight, jealous vibes, arguments, physical fight. Yeah. Yeah, broke ass. Photo proof, caught in the act, evidence saved, truth is in plain sight. Maybe you've got some photo proof for some things. An offer, genuine intentions, a door opening, are you ready to receive? And I'm going to leave it like there. Okay, yeah, let's leave it on a positive note, shall we? Yeah, so, yeah. Well, collecting. Well, my lovelies, I wish you the best. And yeah, just keep moving forward away from these haters, okay? Just live your life to the best you can. Be unfazed, keep moving forward. Let them watch and study and the cyber bullies or whatever they want to do. Let them carry on. At the end of the day, they're the one that, have got the issues, not you. You know, when people reflect on you like that, it's usually because they okay, hurt. You know, you're not. You are moving on from the past. You're not dwelling things that you've gone through. You're like, if anything, you've. What don't break you makes you stronger. You're not like poor me, this, that, and the other. But some of you may, you know, I've spoke about certain things, but you're not dwelling on it. Again, what don't break you makes you stronger. And it takes a lot of strength to speak about things that you've been through. Okay. Thank you for joining me.